You want your rivalries to be authentic, and this is the battle for supremacy in Queensland. Saturday night's semi-final as the Lions and the Suns meet. Two of the key figures in it are with us on Players Night. Ben King, it's great to have you on 360. Ben, welcome.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me.
And Dayne Zorko, an old friend of ours. Welcome back, Dayne.
Hello, man. Good to be on.
Now, this is an authentic rivalry, and in no small part because of you, isn't it?
Yeah, just watching those highlights there. I can tell you right now, it's not me versus Took out there. It's Brisbane versus the Gold Coast Suns. And, yeah, obviously we've had the spotlight there for a few years, but I think if you've had a look at our past 9 or 10 games against each other, we haven't gone near each other. So, yeah, look, what an unbelievable opportunity. How good for Queensland football to have this game in Queensland, two teams fighting it out deep into the end of the year. I think it's absolutely incredible.
So, Ben, you would have sat back and watched a lot of footy from your younger years, watched a lot of finals footy here, and then you've gone up and become such a big part of it. Your first taste of finals footy, was it everything you thought it might be and the dream result?
Yeah, it was surreal, to be honest. The atmosphere over there was incredible, and yeah, to finish the game the way we did, yeah, it had all the emotions there in that last 5 minutes. But yeah, as you said, that's why you play footy, to play in September, and it's something we've been working towards for a long time. So it's special to be here.
We talk about it a lot, and Dayne's lived it and played, plenty of big games, and he's a premiership player. What was the one thing that you walked away from that when you sat on the plane on the way home and you're talking amongst yourself and said, "Oh, I get it now. I understand when people say, hey, there's home and away footy and there's finals footy."
I suppose the pressure of the game. It was such a high pressure contest, scrappy sort of game, and yeah, you couldn't really hear yourself think, particularly for that last 10 minutes. So yeah, really proud of the lads, and yeah, a really special experience that hopefully will hold us in good stead.
And what was the adrenaline charge like at the end for you when you emerged victorious?
Yeah, it was special. Yeah, it was unbelievable, and just the way it all finished with Dave kicking that crucial point. Yeah, it was a fairy tale, to be honest. And yeah, for the moments like that, that's why you play footy. So to be able to run up to your teammates and hug them after a win like that was, yeah, it was awesome.
And does it feel like it's been embraced? You're back home now, and the reality of your opponent is looming large. Does it feel like the city of the Gold Coast is right behind it?
Yeah, definitely. I think the community is right behind us, and yeah, I've certainly felt in my 6 or 7 years up on the Gold Coast how much footy's grown, and the support for it as well. So now hopefully we're giving the community a team that they can really get behind and support towards the end of the year. So yeah, that's the plan.
I'm wondering, Zorko, as you look at all this, does it take you back to a time when you arrived at the Brisbane Footy Club, it was a struggle and it was a battle. You had to fight hard for your space in the paper. You had to fight hard for your relevancy. But there was a moment when you became relevant and you become that big football club. You're watching this with a little sense of deja vu of what you boys went through?
Yeah, absolutely, Gaz. It certainly brings back memories. I mean, we made the finals really out of nowhere in 2019. Unfortunately, we weren't able to win one. We came back again in 2020 and were able to get our first finals win, which was, the scenes are very similar to what you just saw then in the Gold Coast rooms. We were so excited by it for a club that, has tried to play in finals for, I think it was upwards of 10 years previously, and then to finally get there and to win one. It was an incredible moment. So, yeah, there is plenty of similarities in both the teams and their journeys over the past few years.
So you know the footy landscape, you know the Aussie rules landscape so well in Queensland, Dayne. How big a moment for the code is Saturday night in your eyes?
Yeah, definitely. I think Dimmer said it earlier in the week. It's probably the biggest game in Queensland football, I think. Yeah, it's huge. I mean, no doubt what Ben just said then, the Gold Coast community is getting behind them. It's getting spoken about on all our media outlets up here, which is not normally the way it goes. It's normally the Broncos heavy dominant up here. But, yeah, there's been a lot more about the QClash again this weekend. And obviously it being a final, it's added tenfold to that.
You would have sat back and had a look at it, I'm sure. You reviewed it. What went wrong in your eyes? So you get a great view of it from where you are and the role that you play. What do you think you just didn't get right as a group?
Yeah, I don't want to take anything away from Geelong. I thought their pressure and their ability to execute their game plan was second to none, and never really gave us an opportunity to get ourselves up and running. There were moments where we looked, back to somewhat of our best football, but they didn't allow us to do that for long enough. And if I look back on it, just from a fundamental point of view, just being clean over the ball, you need to do that in finals because it gets taken away from you so quickly, or you lose territory. And coming into these big games, the more the ball can live in your forward half and apply that pressure, you give yourself every single chance. And unfortunately for us, we just weren't able to do that. So we've had a really good look at it. We looked at it again yesterday afternoon. Quick review of it again this morning, just to go over a few things. And we feel like we're going to hopefully put together a better performance than what we're able to on Friday night.
This is what the double chance is for. And Chris Fagan is an incredibly positive person. What's his demeanour with you? How's he set the tone for you for the week?
Yeah, well, we can't get the result back, so there's no point crying over spilt milk. We need to move on. We're coming up against a team that's red hot, full of confidence at the moment, and what they've got is a lot of young, exuberant players that bring a lot of energy. So, we can't be sitting down worrying about what happened last week. We need to move on quickly, understand that we can play a lot better football than that. I think every time that we've had a defeat like we did on the weekend, we've been able to bounce back and been able to compete really hard the following week. So we're certainly going to be looking for a response like that come Saturday night, or the season's over. So I think we're fully aware of what we need to do. But talking about it and executing are two different things.
Yeah, some proud players in that group of yours that will be looking forward to Saturday night, I think. Benny, just on your own form, congratulations. You've had an outstanding year. You sit second on the Coleman medal. That doesn't come along easy. How have you rated it?
It's been a really enjoyable year, to be honest. I think the strides we've made as a team has made it a great forward line to be a part of. And we've got a great crew up there, and I feel like when one of us isn't firing, the others step up. So it's a pleasure to play alongside those guys in the forward line. And then our defenders and our midfield have done a terrific job as well. So the ball's been coming in often and often pretty hot. So it's been good.
So just watching you play, it looks like that. It looks like you don't feel the pressure that you have to kick 5, 6 or 7 for your side to win. So you've had a night where you had good looks, you kicked 3 points, which is normally your strong suit, but it is with the likes of Long and others in that forward group, it's taken some heat off you.
Yeah, definitely. I think so many guys in our forward line have had terrific years, and as you said, I think not having all the pressure on one person is really important, and we all know our roles really well, and I think we saw that on the weekend, that so many guys chipped in and played their role, and that's what got us the win.
Ben, how significant was it to get the win over Brisbane in the most recent encounter after a long period of time where they had lorded over you, and the belief that might give you come Saturday?
Yeah, it was really important. I think we played them earlier on in the year, and we really weren't happy with what we dished up. So, always great to play them twice and get another opportunity to fix it. And, we prepared really well for that game and executed really well. So, no doubt we'll look at that again this week and try and emulate that.
Has Harris Andrews come your way?
Not sure, to be honest. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. So, he's a really good player, and we have to respect him with the way we kick the ball and also the way we match up near him in the contest. So, that'll be part of my job.
Dayne, how unfortunate the Lachie Neale injury in the last quarter that cost him his chance to be part of this finals campaign.
Yeah, a bit of a double whammy for us this week. Obviously, Lachie pops his calf, and unfortunately Eric, who played with what's been a torn ACL for a couple of months now. So really an incredible effort to get through the majority of the season. Unfortunately for those two, it looks like it's probably season over. Lachie's going to try and do everything he possibly can in the next, weeks, if that's as deep as we go, to try and get himself back. He's the ultimate professional. So, obviously it's a big hole when you lose a double Brownlow medalist out of your midfield. But what we've been able to do is build a lot of depth in our VFL this year. We've had guys step in different roles to come in and help, and we're going to be calling on absolutely everyone Saturday night to do their part.
How excited are you, Zork? Tickets sold out in a second. Massive game. The whole eyes of the footy world are just focused on these two teams on Saturday night. I mean, this is the stuff dreams are made of. You're ready to go.
Yeah, I will be Saturday night. Yeah, guys, it's huge. Like I said earlier on, it's huge for the community in South East Queensland football in general. And I think you saw that tickets getting sold out within less than an hour or so. Just goes to show just how much people are really enjoying the football that both Brisbane and Gold Coast have been able to play over the last few years. And it's entertaining, and hopefully it is on Saturday night as well. But, yeah, it's going to be a ripping game and really looking forward to it.
Ben, what does Matty Rao drive? Because he's currently leading the GVPs and there's a Ford Mustang in his future. If he probably plays one more good game, it might be enough to nail that $100,000 vehicle.
Yeah, I've heard about this. He absolutely deserves to win that. I think he drives an Audi at the moment, but I'm not sure that suits him as a footballer and as a bloke. So yeah, Mustang would be great for him.
Good on you.
He's much more of a Mustang head than an Audi head.
You could see him in it, absolutely, couldn't you? Ben, it's great to have you with us.
Yeah,
good luck.
mate.
We'll
Well
see
done.
you on Saturday night.
Thank you. Cheers for that, guys.
Dayne, don't play too nice. We're all
come on,
coming up.
Zork.
We want a bit of theatre.
Spark it up, Zork.
We want something.
We don't want calm, cool Zork. We want crazy Zork.
We're all good. All good, boys. All good.
Good
Thank
on
you.
you. Great to have you both.
Well
with
done,
us.
boys.